Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
You ready? Let's do it. And you're off.
So I'm actually talking about the blend for between the product and the brand because there's a new way of looking at brand building framework, and I try to do something with the culture, the utility that the brand can provide you, a new utility, and also the mattering. And this is a classical ad. This is an ad which actually treats customers in a certain way. This treats customer like a little bit stupid because I'm not sure that we all believe that will wash away, that detergent will wash away, that mess. So we have to ask ourselves, this is what the brand building is all about. The brand is everywhere. The advertising became culture. That's a new phenomenon. Culture is everywhere. It's so everywhere that we don't even recognize that we are actually advertised all the time, that we're sitting here and we advertised. So that's the new point. This post from Facebook, is it an ad or a social booster? This is our topic. I've tried to decode that case study, which is from Volvo. That's actually a new product from Volvo. This one, not the bike, but the paint, which actually illuminates bikers, you can put the spray on anything. And that's a new brand building exercise from Volvo. That's the product. But that's not just a product, Volvo Life Paint. The product is all about, contemporizing Volvo equity, which is safety. Volvo is not the safest car anymore. Volvo has to do something with this equity, to do something which actually put this equity into a new light. This is Volvo vision. Volvo can talk about in advertisement fake messages or start doing something different. And something different is definitely start, the new era of brand building through utility, usefulness, and do something good for the people, do something good for the bikers. Björn Burbank, this is the DDB founder, says, all of us who professionally use the mass media are the shapers of society. We can vulgarize the society, we can brutalize it, or we can help lift it onto a higher level. And that's the point of the new brand building, put the society to a higher level. If we don't do it, we die. We have to actually be authentic, we have to be genuine, and we have to design a product which wears the talk. If we're not, we actually lie to the people, and we cannot lie to the people. That's actually absolutely unavoidable. We have to avoid this. And everything starts with the product. If you have a great product like this, it's a bike lock without key. It doesn't need a key. If you have a great product, a great innovation, which actually does something good for you guys, for the society, you don't need a brand. The product sells itself. You have a brand like wines, but you actually sometimes need to decide or think whether you need a brand or not. This is another example when the product is so good, it sells itself with a little bit of help of scandals and demonstrations, but it's basically Uber is just not advertising themselves. And there are sometimes the brands still have, a need. We need to have brands, and there are good brands. Good brands like Nike, they produce good products. But it's not the case with all brands. Sometimes, and most of the times, brands produce shitty products or average product, and you have to actually do something with it. And then you need brand building. For average product needs brand building. And this is, the brand building exercise. When you start actually do brand building, the brand building needs, to be connected to the society, the social changes, the social agenda. It mirrors what's going on. You see, this, little bit of history of brand building, starting from a product in the 50s and basically going through the 80s when we actually talked about emotional brand building and so on and so forth. And the question is, what exactly going on today? What's the social environment? What's the context for a new brand building? And the context is transparency. Transparency with actually Facebook and social media and Twitter, you mentioned it a couple of times, is actually providing for the people. There's no more room for lies. There's no more room for hidden dark agendas and the dark side of the brands. We have to be transparent. We have to do something authentic. And the solution for brand building lies around us. We have so many problems in the world. We have to actually go out and find the proper problem in the people's life, which we can tie our brand equity too. We have to solve problems. We have to actually find a human issue instead of business problems. And this is the new framework. You know, this is the mattering. It's a new concept which means brands should create real and true solutions and not fake and superficial ads. Superficial ads pollute the industry, pollute the environment, pollute people's life. We have to find genuine solutions. For any solutions, we have to actually invest the marketing budget, not spend it in media. We have to actually be or make the brand new Medicis. New Medicis means that we somehow unearth new ideas, we behave and act like a mentor, a patron, we do something for the people, we create values. And we all need to actually somehow keep this in mind that, you know, creating a new product, a new service, a new concept, this is always possible. We don't need to think of ads. All communication doesn't mean ads. You have to walk the talk, do something and talk about it. And this is the new brand building framework. You have to create the brands remarkable. And that's the new, as I said, the mattering, the remarkable brands that matter, that makes them influential. These are the guys. You can actually, you know, make it longer, but these are the brands who are actually mattering in people's life. And I guess you know this terminology, beyond personality and purpose. These are quite, you know, obvious brand building terminology, but we have to move beyond them. Remarkability means that we waste the time of the people. We waste the time that people deal with the brand. This is one example from Samsung. I don't know whether you know this case study, but basically Samsung solved one important problem in Latin America, that one-lane roads kill many people, and they actually streamed, you know, what's running in front of the car, and it actually streamed backwards. And that's another one from Telstar, Australia. They actually use the network. This is a mobile operator, and they use the network and, you know, sensor system to avoid shark attacks. So basically, a network operator using its equity network did something for saving people's life and saving sharks' life. And this is how you do it. You have to read the culture better. Culture means you understand what's going on in people's life, what's going on in the society, be influential, and then you change behaviors. And then you change behaviors, you become a cultural phenomenon. You become a culture itself. And this is the new map for brand building. You should run away from fluffy and unimportant advertising messages and ads. You have to be influential. You have to do something remarkable and mattering. And you know, when you actually talk about wine, I think absolutely possible to find your noble purpose, why you're producing great wine. It's not just like making nice, bodied, whatever, barreled taste wines, but just something which actually helps people to achieve something good. Sorry.